Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Other M. Oh my god. It's been a long time, considering I've been on a 2-month plus hiatus. For good reasons though, I'm going through a lot of personal stuff in my life right now. I'm not going to get into that. But, yeah, so I'm back. I'm back on the YouTubes. And I am excited to get back to finally finishing this game. Unfortunately, the episode I'm coming back with won't be too interesting because it's just collecting more items, tying up more loose ends until we get to the end of the storyline of this game, and then there's something else afterwards, but we'll wait for that. So yeah, last episode we were collecting items in Sector 1, and in this episode, guess what? Item collecting in Sector 1, I'm hoping to finish up Sector 1 with the item collecting and then going on to Sector 3, I believe. So let's get started with that. I believe the next item we're going for is going to be north of the spiral room area there. So that's not overly far away, so I'm probably not going to cut that. I'll just ramble on about my life and other things that I've been doing to preoccupy my time. Doing a lot of, I guess, family-related stuff lately. Doing a lot of graphic design stuff, as I keep going on about my portfolio forever, because I'm planning to go to college at some point. Probably not this September. I'm completely getting all turned around in here. Not this September, unfortunately, because I missed the deadline for, by the time I figured out that that was the college I would have to go to. Am I in the water? Yes, or it was. No, get back on the platform. Okay. But yeah, so continuing working on that. I don't know if you guys have seen any of my works. I do post them up on my Facebook fan page thingy. If you guys don't know of that, well, there's always links in the description of my videos leading to those, along with on my channel banner thing, mabobber. And when I post on my Facebook, it posts to my Twitter because I have it connected to my Twitter. And I also have a DeviantArt, so that will also be linked in the description somewhere below, as I always link them in all my videos. But yeah, I end up making a Zelda, like what if Zelda Ocarina of Time was made into a movie. I'm getting to like movie poster making, hopefully some more logo stuff. Getting back into drawing. I don't know if you guys know, but well, that I kind of draw a little bit. And I'm heavily into like drawing anime and realistic-y kind of stuff, painting, all that jazz. So kind of really artistic. And oh, if you didn't know, I'm going to college to, well, graphic design. So yeah, might as well save here because checkpoint. Yee. And the other thing is I am playing this on my Wii U. Yay! I transferred the save file over. I was kind of worried about this in regards to having to start this game all the way over again, just because the Wii that I had the save file on, like my actual Wii, it was like crashing on me. It wouldn't even let me go past the save and health and safety screen. So that was bad. So I was like, oh crap, what if I lost all the data and stuff on my Wii? Because I can't get on it, and I wasn't thinking, and I didn't transfer it over to the Wii U yet. But luckily I called Nintendo, support Nintendo, and it was awesome because their like waiting music was Ocarina of Time, the Hyrule Field Ocarina of Time theme song, so I was so happy about that. And the guy was awesome, and apparently the issue was something to do with the adapter on the Wii, and sometimes I guess I don't know, maybe overfries or something. So I unplugged it completely from the power source because I didn't do that. I just unplugged it from the back, and I probably should be doing stuff while I'm talking. So, but yeah, the room that we're in, just to show you quickly, so we get some progress going on here, is right here. So just north of that little circly, spirally room. And what you want to do is you want to get up on the sledge, like I just did, with the little hook. What do you call it? Grapple beam. I keep wanting to call it like hook shotty thing. I'm thinking Zelda. And you're gonna want to space jump your way all the way. You want to keep your height here. Space jump to this little hidden alcove above the door, and here we have, say it, energy part acquired. Hooray! So yeah, we got that. And now we're going to be going to that little circle ramp room area. and also continue on my story, which I probably went into detail on my Facebook page because I post a lot of things going on with me that I feel is relevant for you guys to know there. So some of this might be repeatable stuff to you guys, but for others who don't know my Facebook page or don't follow me on there or know any of that stuff, that's what happened. And I was freaking out because I thought I lost like all my downloadable games on the Wii that I bought off the Nintendo shop thing, and I was like so upset. And the guy was so awesome, he fixed it, but it's still kind of acting weird. Like when I turn it on sometimes it still does that freeze thing, and then all I have to do is do what he says and completely unplug it from the power source and plug it back in, then it fixes it on its own. So I know it's on its last life. I got the Wii back when it came out. I think that was in 2006, and it's 2013 now, so it's 7 years old. So yeah, it's quite an old machine, and unfortunately, it's one of those original ones that plays the GameCube games too. So I'm gonna be sad when it goes. But yeah, that's why I transferred all my data and everything over to the Wii U, just in case that, you know, one day when it's like, you know what, that's not gonna work anymore, it's dead, that I'll at least have something. So that would be good. And we are going to be heading the west little area of that circle room, so the west exit entrance, whatever you want to call it. And get out of here, and another safe spot, so we will save, because we can save. My Wii thingy's making a weird noise. It's like, I think that's the noise it's supposed to be making, the Wii remote, Wii thingy, Wii remote, Wii bobber. And we are going to be going over here with all that sparky stuff. So yeah, I am so relieved. Is this that room that I don't like? This is that room I don't like. Oh boy, this is not going to be fun. This is a bit tricky, you guys. For one, we gotta get rid of these things. It's gonna tell us how to get rid of a speed booster. But there's like a super missile door that we need to get rid of, since now we have super missiles. And yeah, we're gonna have to do that. But first we gotta get rid of all these spiky things, because we have to speed boost our way up here. And yeah, and then deal with all that jazz and mess. So let's get her done. Ah, destroy all the monsters. I don't know why, but suddenly in my head I'm thinking of Monsters, the theme song for, what was that show called? Monster Rancher. I don't know if you guys ever watched that show. I did when I was a kid. I was just randomly looking up, and it's gonna destroy it. Whee! Pus of purple or whatever pinkish stuff. But yeah, Monster Rancher. I don't know, I love the theme song. I liked the show too. It wasn't like the best show out there, but it was still pretty good, so I liked it. Okay, the trick for this is you want to charge up as soon as possible and then lock onto the door, because otherwise you're not going to have enough time to blow up the door and charge up for the super missile. So yeah, this could take you a couple tries. On my practice filey thing, it took me like, I don't know, 4 tries, because I was derp and didn't understand the concept of, hey, you have to charge up beforehand. So let's try to do this. You have to slide first and then go into first person and then charge. There we go. Please say we got it. Hopefully. Oh geez, what the heck, you guys? That is like the first time they came up that far on the ramp. Only when you start recording does this weird stuff happen. Also, I'm hoping my commentary isn't like very crazy and spastic and whatnot. It probably helped that I had like 2 cups of coffee before all this, so I'm kind of hyped, if you haven't noticed. But yeah, and oh yeah, it did work! Oh my god, first try! Oh yeah, that's awesome. And what we're gonna do is we're going to slide down and just latch onto the grapple point. That would be sad if I missed this. Please say I'm not gonna miss this. Gonna grapple point it. Yep, and up we go for the ride. And over and off. Okay. Give me that missile tank. Yes, missile tank. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay. Now we are going to be going over and getting some items to our right. I think it's like I can't remember what the room's called. It's where like that little birdie thing was. Well, the whatever form of Ridley. He was kind of in this area. But yeah. And there's, I believe, a super missile door here that we didn't get rid of. Yes, there is. So we're going to charge up, and now you have super missiles. We're going to get rid of all these doors, which irked me so much when I couldn't, because I hate leaving things undestroyed. That sounds so wrong. It just makes me sound so destructive. But yeah. Before I show an item that we have to get in this little area here, I'm going to show you something down here, which we're gonna have to go back to the after game and get. So yeah, there's a door down here that will, well, I don't know. It says online that it may possibly be locked until you do something later in the game, and unfortunately I think we do have to do that something later in the game for this to become unlocked, because there's something in there that we need to get. But we can't get it now, which is sad face. Not fun. But we can get something else, so we didn't go all the way in this room for nothing. And we didn't destroy the missiles and missile door for nothing either, because it is necessary that we did that. So we gotta start from like here. And here's another thing I thought that was gonna be fixed. With the Wii U, I thought it wasn't going to like be slow and loading with this game anymore, but apparently it is. And you just gotta shine spark all the way up here. That's why we need to do that. We need to use our speed booster and then shine spark all the way up here to get the missile tank in this little hidden whatever mabobber place. Okie dokie. So, I think the next spot that we're going to be going to is going to require me to, well, I'll show you on the map where we're going. We're going all the way over to this area here, and since we're all the way here and I don't want to have to re-show all of this again, I'm probably just going to cut to where we are over there. So I will see you guys then. Okay guys, we're back. We are in the room, or the next room we have to be in order to get the next item, and I will show you on the map exactly where that is. It's in this little hallway over here to the east side of Sector 1, the far east kind of area. So, what we want to do is we want to go into first person mode, latch onto this button switch thingy, and now that we have that extra, I think it's called like the wave beam, you charge it up and activate the switch behind the glass, and it'll make this little opening here, and it's kind of nifty. So, and there's going to be monsters in here, so just be careful of that. And right all the way over here is the item, missile tank. Awesome. I think there's only like one more item we have to get in Sector 1, and then it's going to be going to Sector 3. But what I'm thinking about doing is kind of making this episode, my comeback-y episode, kind of short-ish, I guess. Well, short for me, because I normally make 20-minute episodes, but also so I can section this off as the last of Sector 1, and then a new episode to start the collecting of the items in Sector 3. Plus, I may have something planned for that. I'm not sure, something a little extra for my next episode. We'll see how it goes. It's kind of up in the air at the moment, but you'll know eventually if it works out, the extra whatever I have planned. So what we want to do is in this room right here. Look at the map. Ooh, this nice little room where we fought like the tree monster thing and then rode the, I guess, belt machine all the way over there to get some other items. Well, this little track here, conveniently placed. Yeah, we want to use this to get our speed boost going to get to the far side here, because there's an item that you can't reach. It'll make sense once we get into the room where the item is, that you can't reach unless you do this. So we're just going to speed right through all these enemies and say, frig you guys. Oh, it always seems to stop. If you hit the D-pad in a weird way, it always seems to stop and screw up your speed boost, and I can't stand that. That's one that's like, I don't know, maybe the only complaint I have with the controls is that can be very finicky. Anyway, so here we are. We're in this room where, I think it was the biotest ground area, I think. Anyway, I believe this is where that is. So yeah, missile tank is up in here, and it was like taunting us, and you couldn't get it up here, and that's how you get it, is through that way. So I am going to meet you guys to the main whatever elevator, and we will stop this episode in front of Sector 3, so see you guys there. Okay guys, and here we are in front of the Sector 3 elevator, but we are going to save that off for another episode just to make things a little more, I guess, organized-ish. But I want to thank you guys so much for your support and for being patient with me and coming back to YouTube and Let's Playing and commentating and stuff. It's not an easy thing to do, especially lately, so I really thank you guys so much for the support and continuing to watch my videos, and for all of you new people who subscribed to me and commented, and I try my best to get back to you guys, at least comment-wise. But yeah, thanks so much for everything, guys. It means a lot to me. So yeah, I will wrap off this episode with that. So until the next episode, guys, take care.